Now, I know you guys probably asked me this. Also, hello, everyone, back with your miraculous stream again. Hello, back again. You want to ask yourself, Prime, why in the holy hell are you using a mouse and keyboard for the first time? You didn't see you using mouse and keyboard in this game in one mouse on this game before, but at one point, I swear to God, if this thing tells me to close the game and reopen it, I'm gonna do something about this. So. No. Okay, we're good. Now we're good. We're good. Somewhat really better. Before you ask this, why I'm using mouse and keyboard, I want to see how it looks when I use it, because I really never used a mouse and keyboard in this game. I used a mouse in this game before, quite a few times we were selecting stuff. But I want to switch things up a tad. Now, as always, 6 days remaining. There we got that. And we're gonna use this for a little while. So yeah, there's that. Asking, can I use it in big fights? I think I can. I have been in a good mood today. What's this? We got alright. Tacit suppressions. We got these. We got that. As we go. Quest tracking to continue with the current quest. So this is a thing I think it's a continue with the current quest. My environment cannot continue. Oh, let's go. Okay, that's what he does. Okay, now I need to go. Where? And it is looking like this. What? So I can't access this thing through this? Cartel, my Oculus refused to charge. Respect me clean the port and swapping towards. That part I have no choice on that one. These enemies? Oh, they're not. But I can't interact with it. That's enemy right I'm getting these things mixed up. This guy.
Wind rises.
I can't even. I'm so used to E. No. I don't know how to solve that. Oh, so right click does the same thing. We're gonna lock every No, it's not a fang shit. Wait, right now, keep them. That way you won't be able to enter the apparatus vault, escort the collection to the depository. Oh. The objective, so I need to track. Oh man, means you won't be able to run for the session, so I will do M. Oh, that is where you got what button was for the I randomly fucking guess. Then you head to Renacita, Laguna, and we head to the vault. That's not it. Where's the vault? So this is portrait. That means you won't be on for the session, but I'll wait for that to be on hold again. Great! So, almost. I'll think of something. Episode 5 has to be around 5:30 p.m. So, it's usually around 5:30. What? I'm gonna try mouse and keyboard for a little while. So, maybe defeat summit of a leaf. Huh? Oh, so the current quest line just happened. Oh yeah, this is where I continue on this quest line, so I'm gonna let this go on.
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours.
What autoplay?
In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
Capo, huh?
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
Capo, okay. So we need to wait for this guy.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy?
He was the uncle of Carlotta.
Oh, yeah. The big boss of the vault and all that jazz. Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one.
Yeah, true.
I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast.
Abby.
Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly.
How is that
I
moving?
might not be
How
able
is
to
this moving in
show
this
right when you
cutscene?
need me.
How is this moving? Should get some rest. I can manage.
Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through.
One point, we'll
Anyway,
switch to a controller.
I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
Locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
I like these cutscenes. I like this game, especially with the cutscene. I mean, the cutscene's very good. You gotta admit with the cutscene, all. That must be our guy. This must be our guy. Capo Montelli. This has to be him. And yep, it's Capo.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now.
I'll do obviously a series,
Guest
Devastations.
from the Black Shores, laureate of the
Optimus
Carnival,
Prime, so I haven't
savior
transformed
and
his
friend
vehicle.
of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor.
Keep him transformed.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
So this is a guy we just meet.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour. Is it really just about gratitude?
Well, to find out. So this is a good quest line. Why the sudden invite from someone of your rank? If I am bother asking.
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands.
Well, we helped him. Right, I remember.
While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person.
Oh, to be formal, of course. Oh, I'll
But
try fire, of course.
unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it?
Okay, we're going to skip. I know this stream there's some part of mouse and keyboard. We're going to switch alternating in between. So from that being said, time to bring out the big old controller. Haven't heard that? You haven't heard that sound effect in a while, so we're going to do this. Also, for our small octopus part, I'm missing is like a piece of clay. Don't worry, Kalata is. So don't worry, Kalata is on it. I'm using a controller.
I'll
I'm
wait
not...
for her findings then. Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Physaelias, and the Fraxidas, any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family.
That's why he asked us.
Especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
Understandable. You or Kalata, what's the difference? If I ask.
Now that you mention it, let me be clear.
Okay, this is proper explanation.
Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that. But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her.
Give him some gum.
Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended, that's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep. The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
Okay. I kind of like Apollo because I'm thinking like this. I can give you an answer. Right? Support with a high price. I propose.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies. So if you can't stand by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montelli's affairs.
Whoa there, you son of a bitch.
Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are.
Fucking prick.
You're
Wow.
welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
Kinda like this guy.
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they?
Ah! Hey! Let's go, Kawata! Hey!
What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity.
Bullshit.
I didn't think you'd pull him aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together. But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
I kinda like Kawata.
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Oh, you bitch.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
Beware the eyes. Okay. I like when she said in the yellow texting. Rendezvous. Okay.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
Oh please. All you do is
I
chatter and
understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from. Nor will I covet what's not mine.
I'm listening to this, so
The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
I like her pos. I like her stance.
Very well.
Stansure.
Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett. Have you heard?
Bennett.
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
I mean, Tucker's biggest deal.
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
There's we meet her at the rendezvous point. So, yes, I'm back in the controller. I really hope I can just roll with the flow, go with the flow. Yes! Companion or Colada.
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family schemes than I ever realized. When I went, Carlotta warned me about eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. Not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
Shit. Okay. Okay, I need to get where she wants to meet. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Game where your quest don't tell me shit. Where? Hold on. Companion. Where is it? Where is... I could swear... Here we go. Crack that. Here is up there. Okay, now there's switch thing up the fucking grapple and... Whew, okay, now we need... Okay, this is where the class 1 needs to meet. I need to go inside. That was fucking close. Look how fucking got.
Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I have to wait.
Oh shit, him. Oh crap. Wait, that's not the guy we're expecting. Oh, fuck. Oh, he just bows and just walks off. What the hell? That one sure work. I need to beat this companion class before going. Whoever was following me seems to have left. Oh wait, is he one of them? Is he one of them? His painting.
Might I trouble you for a light, young man?
Ah, sorry, I don't have one.
Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's reign is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
Is he hereby accident or designed? I can sound him out of it.
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
Here we go. Just happened to see you studying the painting.
It's only the investor's nature in me. I find myself irresistibly drawn to items of unique value.
So he's an art investor.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style by any artist can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
Okay. Alright, take it, form together. A large circle to complete itself by absorbing small pieces.
You have keener eyes than I expected. Seeing essence beneath the surface. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change, and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Seek change, you mean this paint? It's got a pretty interesting guy to actually be around here, because I've been... Then finally sees the other man who has been admiring the pain, leaves you alone to accompany the pain's deeper meaning. I'll put that gum in there. Yeah. Something about this paint is unique. Colada!
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pizzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
Colada, wait, smack me in the back, will ya? I was distracted by... I was discussing it with an old gentleman. My old gentleman. He left soon after the rain stopped.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained.
Yeah, I sure have.
So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow.
Exactly.
When it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution, I can only imagine your confusion.
Oh yeah. It's taking me, well, it's taking me by surprise. You and your uncle both. It's one thing.
The Montelli's path is not always paved with roses, but with thorns as well. As the heir apparent, my uncle bears many burdens. Seeing me work with you on the Carnival under grandfather's orders might have unsettled him, leading to a hasty, misguided move.
How do you feel about this? Mainly. Would this change your plans?
In truth, I haven't thought about it, and my opinions hold little weight. The current plan has proven effective. I believe it's wise to trust Grandfather's judgment, as I always do. Besides, I now have more important duties to fulfill.
I kind of like how this game is going.
The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claim to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
Ah, so Bennett betrayed the family as well. Hmm?
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology,
Thy
marked
eyes
with
guide.
3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, twice and a half.
That's rather cryptic.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Raguna. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
So you're asking for my help?
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
But I'm not truly a member of a family.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
That should be easy. Why Cat's Eye, though?
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems.
I can actually see that.
Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
Well, well, you recommend me, so it's your call.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis, but among friends, can we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that?
You're always one step ahead now. How about we slow down and savor the present? Because you're always moving things ahead.
Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it? I just might entertain that thought.
I worship, keep that in
But
mind.
for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Let's try our luck as residents. Okay, head to Ben's residence.
Wind, guide me.
They must draw over to the part
It
over
seems
the.
someone has acted faster. Those two. They're my uncle's agents. Sage and Acorn. Yes,
Codename.
we address each other by code names. Handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items. But my presence might raise a few eyebrows.
I'll go have a chat with them.
Yes,
See what they know.
you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at Margarita's. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest,
I'll improvise as needed. Sage, make hard.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Sage.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you? Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at Margarita's. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Say, I've heard whispers of your skills. Seeing you here, it's clear you're on an important mission, aren't you? I haven't faced a true challenge since I got here. Would you accept my help? I'm sure I'd learn a thing or two.
That is easy.
Easy. We've just finished up, so nothing more to help with. But here's something I can tell you. Someone tried to steal from the vault recently.
Oh shit. Did you recover the stolen
No,
goods?
not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now, and we are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
Listening to her, is there a plan
Well,
B?
our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our
Well.
job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be
should-
your big break.
Time to meet with Carlotta. Time to meet with Carlotta. The game is very good though. And how long of a series I'm doing this for? You want to be with Carlotta after any series of information you gathered.
So they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Maybe he's hiding something.
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
That's why you were there.
When I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Ragusa. Mere profit would never make him betray us.
Once the family protects its members.
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle. Shh. Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove? After him, quick.
You're just son of a bitch. Sorry, buddy.
Nowhere to
Nowhere.
run.
Yep.
Now it's time for a proper chat.
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
No running, no chasing. No running, nor chasing.
He had no choice but to run. To escape his past and sever any ties with the Montellis. Right, old Duncan?
Duncan.
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory.
Imagine me being a voice actor of one of these chapters.
It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
If that's true, why are you here?
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Ragusa's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life.
This man's walking right towards mine. Oh, mine, he ain't.
Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
But you can decide when to leave the table.
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty.
I might go for this for a good
No
hour
great endeavor
at the end of
is
the year,
without its
because I'm
perils.
thinking I'm gonna do something else afterwards.
So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
Ben's death may not be as simple as it looks.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Who is the Scarlet Velvet?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. But that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
If this one's officially just to invest, okay, or you go. 220 Hawk and meters. And that was an Irish accent. I just fucking did there. I randomly do that as a slip up. Okay, time for old-fashioned fly. This place will allow you to fly. Wow, that was easy.
This is the place.
The best place for information is a pub?
In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes.
They send messages by what they order.
Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Oh, so it's a nose by the okay, I actually get it. So, got to the present. I think this one.
So there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in.
His character for a drink. So you would take this
Don't
drink?
get me wrong. I've only been here long enough to recognize that drink, but I'm not making any guarantees beyond that. That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on. Test, she may not carry the Montelli name, but she's got that same pioneering spirit.
I really
She's
just
leading
randomly
a
guessed
team of
something.
resonators now, hunting down tacit discords in the wild.
Well, I actually,
It's a
I
shame,
randomly
though.
guessed this.
She recently
Okay.
decided to cut ties with the Montellis. And here I thought they were kindred spirits.
I randomly guessed this off the bat. The first thing I walked into her, I was like, randomly guessed this, but yeah. He says you recognize the gaze where you drink. This is
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
So I need to. Green tourmaline. This has to be the guy. This has to be our guy. This has to be our guy.
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
No, we're here
As
for you.
expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
We're here to solve
It's rumored
problems.
that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a Vault Keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Does sound like what by me though.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead?
So there was a connection after
That
all.
complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Okay, so I'm gonna end this. No. I can only hit the Whisperwind Haven, which is about whopping 800 meters. So let's do the old-fashioned way. We're going to. No. Not bad yet. We're gonna fast travel to this location first. We're fast traveling to this. I like how this game has the ability to fast travel, which it's suitable for this whole shebang. So with this session, okay, so our person that we're meeting up has to be right fucking there.
Night of Remembrance. Is that another special event in Eglatown?
I'm shipping that. Don't need that. I need it. No. Scarlet. Oh, that was Scarlet.
terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
Oh my god, my phone?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied.
That was
You won't
Scar
even
what
tell us
I
why.
ran into! Oh my god!
You controlled the terminal supply,
Oh,
and the
that
family
was
stopped
her!
trading with us.
I
These are all
ran
we have
against my
left.
back.
Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent
Wow,
desire for
why?
the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel.
Didn't see that coming at all.
But whether you are
Guys,
worthy
back
of the
that.
terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open.
Got my phone.
But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
People are quarreling.
The Order and the Commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Alright. Why?
The wicked will face judgment! The wicked will face judgment!
Lights out.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel, especially not for the sake of mere commoners. Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
I don't see anyone
We
train
paid good
terminals
money
here.
for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you.
Is he talking about the Montellis?
How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy. When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
This son of a bitch.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute. for his sake. Speak quickly.
What you heard could be another lie from the Order.
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Thessalias?
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied.
You sure don't beat around the
A
bush.
direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
Some say he got what he deserved for stealing from the vault. And there was a rumor that you helped him fence the stolen goods. Of course, we think that there's more to the story.
Good judgment there. The rumours are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
So Bennett left something behind on purpose.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
To test our hypothesis and see if there could be anything of importance hidden. Okay, so we just that down there. I know. You know what? I know what I'm doing. Eh. I know I give people a lot. Well, why bit of a scare, but a minute. It's always been outside. Wait a minute, this has never been before.
The wicked will face judgment.
Oh, I'm doing big kicks.
The wicked will face judgment!
Oh, why would you say that? He went back to it.
The wicked.
Okay.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Alright, let's look around and use my... You come across a... thing. I'm gonna save off this stream for next time. I'm gonna save it. So, as always, let's do a little bit of stuff in here. I always do collect these trophies first. Every time I want to end, I feel like ending the stream, I will
still
do...
have a long journey ahead of us. Let's press on.
Keep what I got. Keep what I have. Keep what I have. Usually, I say I use the term usually a lot. Yeah, as always, as usual in these streams, I will always do a summoning segment. But, since we don't have enough of these freaking things, what we do... Let's do the last bit of summon here. That. So let's see. We will always do a smackdown, a summon segment, because we will use the 10 we have here on the weapon pull. We're gonna pull a weapon. Oh, that's a purple. Purples are good. Purples will always be good. We have a 3. We have another 3. We got a 3. 3 star. Another 3 star. Another. No. Nah. I don't think so. Oh, we got gauntlets. That's new. And then we will do one major summon pull. And we got the weapon. As always, I like doing these.